Hey Reylo fam, this is Jungle Jenna, and in this video I'm going to be listing some of my personal Reylo goals for The Last Jedi. This is like my unofficial Christmas list for December 2017. Before I get started, I want to say that I'm currently editing my first podcast that I did with Vincent Vendetta. He was kind enough to join me for a Reylo fangirl session. So I'm really excited to get that posted, and that's what you'll have to look forward to for the next video. So, in terms of my personal Reylo goals, number one, obviously I would like to see a Force bond. I think that a Force bond could really enhance the power dynamic that already exists between these two characters, and it could also create that understanding and sense of belonging that we already know is possible to cultivate between these two. So, number two, I would like to see Rey and Kylo Ren pilot with each other. About a year ago via Twitter, Pablo Hidalgo said that we'll see some of Kylo Ren's piloting skills in The Last Jedi. And immediately after I read that tweet, I thought about how Rey coincidentally also has some piloting skills. So that's just like one more thing that they have in common. I would love to see these two in a setting where they're trying to either work together as a team and pilot, or, you know, at the same time they're kind of bickering a little bit like an old married couple. I would love to see that. So number three, I would love to see them play on Kylo Ren's similarities to Han. They sort of did this in a very subtle way in The Force Awakens, which I loved, but I would love if they kind of made that more apparent in The Last Jedi. And where Rey developed such a close relationship to Han, I think it would be cool if she recognized some of those characteristics in Kylo Ren, and that was one of the reasons why maybe her outlook on him softened and she started to see his humanity. So number four, I would love to see some Reylo sass. Both Rey and Kylo Ren are very sassy characters. They're feisty and fiery. And so I would love to see them kind of go at it with each other in a way that's like funny and, and also like sexy at the same time, just entertaining overall. So number five, I would love to see some more sexual tension. Their chemistry in The Force Awakens was off the charts, so it just wouldn't make sense for them to drop the ball this early in the game. So I would love to see them kind of continue on with that tension and that fieriness that I love so much about this ship. So number six, I would love to see Rey resisting her attraction to Kylo Ren, or trying to resist the Force bond. And in some ways, this kind of represents her struggle with the light and the dark side. So for number seven, I would love to see someone call Kylo Ren out on his feelings for Rey. And for some reason, I keep thinking General Hux, probably because Kylo Ren and General Hux have this rivalry with each other, and I can see him using that as a way to further his own agenda within the First Order. Number eight, I would love to see either Rey touch Kylo Ren's scar, or Kylo Ren touch his scar when thinking about Rey or feeling her through the Force. And number nine, I would love to see fighting sequences between them that feel like training. So it's not that they're battling out to the death. It's more that they're challenging each other in a way to test each other's skills and to grow and learn together. There's been a lot of, obviously we can expect that Luke is going to play a very important role in Rey's training, and I'm really excited to see the dynamic that they have in The Last Jedi, but it would be awesome if Kylo Ren also played a big role in Rey's training. And since Kylo Ren is also an apprentice, I would love for him to also be open to learning things from Rey. And I also think that having fighting sequences between them that are more about like challenging each other in a good way, it would definitely keep that tension and that fieriness about them. And lastly, for number 10, I want to see them fight alongside each other. These two are complements. And so if they can learn through the Force bond to work together and to have that understanding for each other, then in battle they could really be a very powerful duo. In Battlefront, apparently, they in this new video game, they're going to be presented as counterparts to each other. So basically, like, you know, Kylo Ren is good at freezing people, Rey's good at controlling them through their minds. And so that's something I'd really love to see in The Last Jedi. Thank you so much for watching this video and listening to my Reylo fangirl ramble and all that good stuff. So yeah, tell me what you are wanting to see in The Last Jedi between these two characters. And again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.